Welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're taking you on a journey through the world of cryptocurrency, exploring 5 low-cost cryptos that have been flagged by 2 Indian financial advice websites as potentially big winners by 2025, of course. We're not offering financial advice here, but I thought it would be fascinating to unpack what these sources are saying and why. Plus, there's a surprising Elon Musk connection woven through this, which I know you'll find interesting.
The fact that these recommendations are coming from India is noteworthy. They've had a bit of a roller coaster relationship with cryptocurrency regulations. So this signals a potential shift towards greater acceptance and interest. So it's like they're saying, okay, maybe we can't ignore this anymore. Let's see what opportunities are out there.
Exactly. Okay, let's dive into the first one, VeChain, also known as VET. It's all about using blockchain technology to manage supply chains and data in a super secure and transparent way. We're talking medical, food, energy, even environmental applications.
And what's really exciting is that VeChain isn't just a theoretical concept. Major companies like BMW and Walmart China are already using it. That kind of adoption from established players is a big deal. It lends credibility to the technology and shows its potential for real-world impact.
Right. It's not just hype, it's happening now. And speaking of what's happening now, VET is currently priced at 0.4885452 with a 37.6% return over the past year and a market cap of $3.6 billion. Now, there has been a recent dip in price, but some experts believe it still has strong long-term potential. But before we get too deep into the financial weeds, let's switch gears and talk about something a bit more meme-worthy. Dogecoin. Anyone?
Yes, Dogecoin, the crypto that started as a joke and somehow captured the hearts and wallets of millions. It's a testament to the power of online communities and social media trends to influence the market.
And then there's the Elon Musk factor. His tweets about Dogecoin have definitely fueled his popularity, and Tesla even accepts it as payment. He's called it the people's crypto.
Which is, let's be honest, is a pretty powerful endorsement. It really highlights the double-edged sword of celebrity influence in the crypto space. On one hand, Musk's support can send prices skyrocketing. On the other hand, it can create a situation where people are making investment decisions based solely on hype and speculation. And as we know, crypto is inherently volatile, so relying on a single person's opinion, no matter how influential, can be risky.
So true. Right now, Dogecoin sits at 0.33323 with a mind-boggling 296% return over the past year and a market cap of $49 billion. But like you said, it's a roller coaster ride. And speaking of roller coasters, let's hop onto another one, Shiba Inu, or SHI, if it's another meme coin. But it has this unique feature called token burning. That I think is worth exploring.
Token burning is essentially a way to reduce the overall supply of a cryptocurrency. Think of it like a company buying back its own stock. When they do that, there are fewer shares available, which can potentially increase the value of each remaining share. In the crypto world, burning tokens can have a similar effect, driving up the price. Shiba Inu burns billions of tokens every month, which some believe
could significantly impact its value in the long run.
It's like they're intentionally creating scarcity.
Right.
Fewer tokens, potentially higher demand. So, where does SHIB stand now? It's currently trading at 0.000002149 days, with a 112% return over the past year. And remember, this is the crypto that actually created Millionaires back in 2021 during its massive price surge.
Which brings us to an important point. Past performance is not always a reliable predictor of future success. While Shiba Inu has had its moments in the spotlight, it's crucial to understand the crypto markets are unpredictable, and what goes up can also come down. Absolutely. Now, let's shift gears and step into a world that's been generating a lot of buzz lately, the metaverse. And that's where our next crypto comes in, Flaky, or FLOKI.
The metaverse is essentially a network of interconnected virtual worlds where people can interact, socialize, and even conduct business. It's still in its early stages, but it's attracting a lot of attention and investment, and Flaky is aiming to be a key player in this space.
And here's where that Elon Musk connection comes in again. There have been unconfirmed reports that he might have invested in Flaky. Now, we need to emphasize that this is just speculation. But the rumors alone have contributed to the hype surrounding this cryptocurrency.
It's a perfect example of how speculation and hype can drive market movements. While it's important to look at the underlying technology and potential of a project, investor sentiment and narratives can also play a significant role in price fluctuations.
So Effilokia is currently priced at 0.00001645 with a 416% return last year and a market cap of $1.59 billion. It's definitely riding that metaverse wave. But is there more to it than just hype? What do you think?
Well, while the Elon Musk connection is intriguing, it's crucial to look beyond the headlines. FLFI is interesting because it's not just about building a presence in the metaverse. It's also focused on charitable initiatives, which resonates with a growing segment of investors who are looking for projects with social impact. They've partnered with organizations working on issues like food security and education, which adds a different dimension to their value proposition.
That's a really good point. It's easy to get caught up in the flashy aspects, but these real-world connections can be a sign of a project's long-term viability. Speaking of real-world connections, let's move on to our final crypto of the day, BitTorrent, or BTT. No, you might recognize the name BitTorrent. It's been around for ages as a peer-to-peer file-sharing platform, but they've now integrated cryptocurrency into the mix, which I find super interesting.
What's fascinating about BitTorrent is that they're not starting from scratch. They're leveraging an existing platform with a massive user base, which gives them a significant advantage in terms of adoption. Instead of having to build a network from the ground up, they're tapping into an established ecosystem, and that can really accelerate.
It's like they're building on a solid foundation.
Right.
And that foundation is all about data sharing. So how does a BTT2 token fit into all of this?
The BTT token is designed to incentivize users within the BitTorrent ecosystem. For example, users can earn BTT by seeding files, which essentially means making those files available for others to download. This creates a system where users are rewarded for contributing to the network. And it's all powered by cryptocurrency.
Okay, so it's not just about speculation. It has actual utility within the platform. That makes a lot of sense. So where does BTT stand in terms of price and market cap?
BTT is currently priced at 3.0511711 with a market cap of $1.15 billion. It's had a more modest return of 6.9% over the past year compared to some of the others we've discussed. But as we've talked about, past performance isn't everything. The fact that it's tied to a platform with real-world use and a huge user base is something to consider.
And it's a good reminder that the crypto market isn't always about chasing the latest trends or trying to get rich quick. Sometimes the projects with solid fundamentals and a long-term vision can be the ones that ultimately deliver value. But let's not forget, as both of the articles we looked at for this deep dive emphasize, investing in cryptocurrency is inherently risky. It's crucial to do your own research, understand the potential downsides, and never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Absolutely. These articles are great starting points for exploration, but they're not a substitute for thorough due diligence. And as always, it's wise to consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions.
So, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned about these 5 cryptocurrencies. We started with VeChain, which is focused on real-world applications in supply chain management and data security, leveraging blockchain technology to create transparency and trust.
Then we explored the world of meme coins, with Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, both fueled by online communities, social media trends, and, of course, that Elon Musk effect. We discussed how token burning is being used to try to influence the value of Shiba Inu by reducing its supply.
And we ventured into the metaverse, with Flaky highlighting its aspirations to be more than just a meme coin by focusing on charitable initiatives and real-world partnerships, alongside its metaverse ambitions.
And finally, we look at BitTorrent, which is tapping into its existing platform and massive user base to integrate cryptocurrency into its file sharing ecosystem, creating a system where users are rewarded for their contributions.
5 very different cryptos, each with its own unique approach and potential. It's fascinating to see how diverse the cryptocurrency landscape is becoming, with projects ranging from supply chain solutions to meme-driven frenzies to metaverse explorations to utility tokens tied to established platforms.
And that diversity makes it both exciting and incredibly challenging. To navigate, there's so much information out there, so many opinions, and so much potential for both gains and losses. It's like a constantly evolving puzzle, and it's up to each individual to decide how they want to approach it.
It really is. And that brings us to a crucial question for you, given everything we've discussed. What criteria will you use to evaluate the potential of a cryptocurrency? We've talked about price, market cap, past performance, but what else should be on your radar?
Yeah, it's the $1 million question, isn't it? beyond the numbers, I think it's crucial to look at the underlying technology. Does it solve a real-world problem? Does it have a strong team behind it? Is the community engaged and supportive?
You're right. It's about looking beyond the hype and digging into the fundamentals. What about the regulatory landscape? That seems like a pretty big factor to consider, especially with countries like India starting to dip their toes into the crypto water.
Absolutely. Regulation is a constantly evolving aspect of the crypto world. Staying informed about regulatory changes in the regions you're interested in can help you make more informed decisions.
This has been such a thought-provoking deep dive. We've explored 5 very different cryptocurrencies, each offering a unique glimpse into this complex and rapidly evolving world. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Exactly. The beauty of this space is that it's constantly changing and pushing boundaries. New projects emerge every day, and the technology is advancing at an incredible pace.
What's the takeaway for our listeners? What's the one thing you'd want them to remember from this deep dive?
I'd say stay curious, keep learning, keep asking questions, and don't be afraid to challenge your assumptions. The world of cryptocurrency can be intimidating at first, but the more you understand it, the more empowered you'll be to navigate it.
That's a great note to end on. Knowledge is power, especially in the world of cryptocurrency. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you've gained some valuable insights.
And cool.
Most importantly, sparked a desire to continue exploring this fascinating and ever-changing landscape. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing.